Hey everybody, check this dope-ish. It is the Bradley Black by Eone Timepieces, right? It's E-O-N-E Timepieces. And what this is a tactile watch, right? It's not tactical. I know it's black. It's a matte black finish, but it's not tactical, right? It's tactile, which essentially means you can see the time just as easily as you can touch the time. And how do you touch the time? Well, you do that by these raised markers on the watch face. So at the noon position, there's an upside down triangle, and then there's shorter lines at 1 and 2, and a longer line at 3. Again, some shorter lines, long line at 6, long line at 9, and so forth. And inside these lines is a track that contains a ball bearing. And that ball bearing on the watch face tells you the minutes. So right now, we're about 30 minutes after the hour. And that ball bearing does move around. It's free to move around, but it'll often just snap right back into that magnetic position that tells the time. Now, how do we tell the hours? Well, the hours, the same way, but it's actually a track that runs on the outside of the watch face. So, where's our ball bearing? There it is. So it's right here. So what we can do is, well, there's 6, 7, and it's right between the 7 and 8 positions, so we know that it's 7:30. And this is a titanium housing, a steel black mesh band. Quality construction, that's one thing I will definitely say about this watch. Definitely quality. No complaints at all about the construction. I did have an issue with it running slow when I first got it. I changed the battery. It didn't help, but I sent it back. They were able to fix it. It was good customer service. They got it back to me in a timely fashion, so things worked out. I definitely give them a grade A in customer service. And the only other issue I would say is the clasp on the watch is a little difficult to use. It's, it takes just a minute to put on the watch because there's so many parts. There's this little latch you have to get on there, which I'm trying to do now. So there, I got the latch on. And honestly, that latch is pretty secure. I mean, that watch isn't going anywhere. But you still have to clamp it down twice. So once, boom, clicked, and flip this up, boom, clicked. So now it's, you couldn't get that off if you tried. So it's definitely a complex latching system. I get it. It's an expensive watch. They want to take care of it. But they do make leather bands for this with the traditional closures that I think is a lot easier to put on. And what this watch is mainly for is for visually impaired individuals, right? Because this is a watch that an individual can check without vision, without even looking at the watch. So even if you have vision and you're sitting in a meeting and you don't want to alert everyone that you're checking the time, you're bored out of your mind, or you're running behind, you just discreetly check the time under the table or whatever on your desk, and you're alerted to that. So I think it's great. It's definitely gotten a lot of looks and a lot of comments and attention. I know a lot of people who are fashion forward really appreciate the design and kind of the uniqueness of this watch. So it runs for around $300 on Eone Timepieces. I put the link in the notes. Definitely sign up for their newsletter if you're interested in buying one. They will send out discounts every so often. I know for Black Friday they definitely send out one, and occasionally, a couple times a year, they'll give you a good discount code to make it worth it. They have several models to choose from, different colors, different designs. Check it out. Again, this is the Eone Timepieces Bradley watch. Just wanted to give you a quick look. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Always appreciate it. Take care.